Hello everyone, I am your host, Hi Fluffy, and welcome to another episode of The Puff. It has been a while. This is my little version of a series that shares some current events, news that interest me. Of course, if there are some topics that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments or follow me on my Twitter or on Discord. I thought that after all this time, it'd be best to have some sort of intro for this series so you guys know what it's about. Now with that out of the way, let's roll these up. I don't know, I'll come up with something better, I promise. Or maybe you guys can help me on the comments below. Anyway, first we have Obese to Beast, or John, versus My Thoughts May Offend You, or Michelle McDaniels. So I was gonna make a video about this, and I'm still working on it, although it's kind of going through a couple revisions at this point, but I just want to mention it here because why not? So this started about a couple weeks ago when Obese to Beast, or John, decided to make a video in essence, kind of hashing out his, I guess, disappointment in his friend. And I say that with a question mark because I'm starting to see this particular thing happen extremely often within online communities. For some reason, if a creator is friends with another or in a friend group, it's way too often that stuff ends up happening in these friend groups occasionally. And in this case, instead of him having, an adult conversation with his friend in DMs to get a better understanding of what she was talking about when saying that she'll never truly understand the feeling or need to use they/them pronouns when referring to an individual, she'll do her best to respect that person's wishes and to also cut her some slack if she forgets, since she was addressing her video to the type of people that freak out over an accidental misgendering one time out of I don't know how many. I genuinely don't understand his purpose in making his responses like almost everyone who disliked them, #dislikes are important YouTube, because it seems like this was just made in extremely poor taste as it was a live response to it, and not everyone is built to handle these well. And again, if y'all were friends, I'm sure you had some way of talking to her privately. Not everything should be content, my guy. On to the next little roach of today, we have Hello Leash has now went to bye-bye. So in recent events as well, Hello Leash has decided to leave YouTube indefinitely because the weight of her own fuck-ups have indeed made her crack under them. She has been exposed saying the N-word and F-slur while singing a Lil Wayne song on Smule. Honestly, just made me laugh as she has been known to hold herself to a higher standard while kind of holding her nose up to everyone else. She's also been exposed to treating her mods and Discord community like a content farm and also kind of like trash. She has released an apology, though it really was just her explaining her actions and not really apologizing, but whatever. She has, within a month's time, been through a lot of mess, and instead of taking time away to not only think of her actions, but also to at least try to rectify her issues. Nah, she just decided to get off all social media indefinitely. While the vetting process of cleaning out the commentary community is very much welcome, I need this shit to happen faster. I'm getting tired of all these bad actors getting attention that they don't really deserve. I'll recommend a video going over all the Hello Leash drama in depth in the description below. But hey, another one bit the dust. Something else that has been waiting to be rolled up and most definitely burned, Hypnotist Sappho is entranced by the bullshit. So just like all the weird pedos in the world, we also have to deal with people that prey on animals in the same way. Hypnotist Sappho is a creator that has come out about being a zoophile, as if that's something to be proud of, and has started a foundation to support fellow zoophiles. I don't understand it, like everyone else, with a sense that animals aren't sex toys. They're great lifelong friends or service and support animals. Nothing else. Back to this Zoophile Foundation. How the fuck was this approved? This is a legal non-profit, by the way. Look, I knew the government and the upper echelon of people were fucked up, but the fact that this is actually legally approved and is a legit organization, I can't. I'm gonna move on from talking about this now, because I'm looking at midnight and thinking that anyone could see a pet as anything other than that is infuriating, to put it mildly. Last but not least, we have the name's Junkie. He's right where he belongs. Back to the news of someone else in the commentary community leaving because they're garbage people. Junkie is now one of the latest being exposed for being an absolute snake behind the scenes. No wonder you chose a dragon avatar. Very clever. Harassing someone's family at 3 a.m., betraying people who trusted you and treating them like liabilities. Bro, you have issues. My heart goes out to the people you fucked over, and as much as I should wish you well, I kinda don't want to. And yet here we are, another person whom I once liked has also become scum. I'll never understand the mindset of, instead of being a good person, you proceed to make everyone's life worse in some way for meeting you, and you'd be okay with that? Like, look, I get there's supposed to be some balance in the world of good and not so good stuff, but I still genuinely do not understand the point of wanting to watch the world burn just because you feel like it. I'd be more sympathetic to someone who was wronged, but not some slinky, stinky dick slightly bigger than my pinky bitch with nothing better to do. You're fucking weird for that. But to end this off on some lighter, happier news, depending on whenever this gets out, my birthday is coming up soon, and of course, I will be streaming over on Twitch from early as fuck to late as fuck. I don't really know the time right now. But if you're interested in coming to hang out with the birthday girl for a couple of hours, or even just stopping by to say hello and wish me well or whatever, all of my socials will be linked in the description below. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoyed hearing my rant, and I'll catch you later. Bye!